Okay, so this was the first WWE Payback, emanating from Chicago, Illinois. So your opening contest, of course, was Sheamus versus Sandow. Sheamus getting a victory, so now he's like, I guess, 25-0 against Sandow. So your opening official contest was the triple threat match for the IC title, which recently had Curtis Axel dropped into it, so you could probably guess who won the match. Curtis Axel got a pinfall while Wade Barrett was in the figure 4. So you have a new champion. Kane versus Dean Ambrose. Nice match, good match. These two guys have some pretty solid chemistry. A DDT on the outside leads to Dean Ambrose retaining via countout. Not the most dynamic of matches or the way to end it, but it allows Kane to save face for the most part. The Shield later on would defend their tag belts against a team of, some people are calling it Rated RK-No, RK-No, and they retained. So they did get a pinfall, which was good. It is good when they actually get pinfalls as opposed to kind of matches end by DQ. They did a really bizarre thing. And I'm going to say bizarre because when Ziggler took on Del Rio, good match, solid match. It looks like Ziggler is still a half step shy of where he normally is, which still puts him quite a ways ahead of most of the roster. But a super kick, and then a 1-2-3, and then Del Rio is your new champion. Okay. Crowd super mixed, because it's Chicago, so we're predominantly more of a Ziggler fan base. So Del Rio is your champion for like the 3rd time. Seemed really bizarre. I guess they're going to try to go back to doing Swagger Del Rio. I really don't know. That title picture is kind of up in the air, unless we're going to try to do Del Rio Sheamus. A very unique thing happened on the card. They had an amazing Divas match between Caitlyn and AJ, with AJ getting the victory. So, new Divas champ. Keeping track at home, new World Heavyweight, new Diva, new IC champs. Tag belts didn't change hands. So we're down to last two matches of the pay-per-view. Of course, actually, the co-main events were the 3 stages of Hell in the tag match. But before that, you actually had Jericho taking on CM Punk in CM Punk's backyard, in his hometown. So I'm surprised bits and pieces of the roof didn't make its way out here to Bourbonnais. They went berserk. Beautiful match, fantastic match. These two guys have ridiculous chemistry. Great match, great back and forth. Double GTS, puts down Jericho, 1-2-3. Punk comes back victorious. Brilliant match, worked beautiful. Now you have your 3 stages of Hell. Lumberjack, table, ambulance. Ryback gets the first fall. Second fall goes to Cena. Third fall ends up being a knockdown drag-out where they pretty much destroy the ambulance in the process. And Cena wins to keep his title. All in all, a solid pay-per-view. Ironically, WrestleMania, kind of lackluster. But the ones after that, much, much better.